An illegal scheme targeting you has just been exposed by law enforcement. A high-profile celebrity is leading a campaign to my beloved child. Listen closely because this moment was designed to protect your future. The trap that stalked your name in silence has been cut open under bright lights. What hidden shadows now shakes in fear because truth has arrived. Tonight the air feels different because evidence has spoken with fire. Doors that were once locked have swung wide as sirens faded into paperwork and signatures. The scheme that tried to carve your destiny is now a file number stamped and sealed. They marked you as a target and counted on your silence. They whispered your details to strangers and sold your trust like a cheap ticket. They believed no one would notice the patterns you felt in your bones. But the patterns were noticed, traced, and documented line by line. Every call that felt wrong, every message that hummed with a bad frequency, every transaction that never made sense, collected like storm water in a single basin. The law listened, and the law answered. A high-profile celebrity stepped into this story with a courage that echoed across timelines. Not to shine brighter, but to turn a floodlight onto the truth and rally people who still believe in justice. Their voice became a shield when your hands were too tired to keep carrying one. This campaign moves like a wave through the internet and the streets. It is raising eyes, resources, and resolve for you and those like you. It is converting whispers into witness and fear into forward motion. You are not a headline, you are a heartbeat. Your name is not a case number, it is a covenant with tomorrow. Your tomorrow has refused to be stolen. The ones who engineered the trap thought you would break quietly. They assumed fatigue would make you accept what you never deserved. They did not account for the light inside you that refuses to dim. That light drew allies you never met and strength you forgot you had. It drew the right eyes to the wrong plans. It drew the sound of accountability to a room that once held only secrets. Breathe, because the worst part has already lost its balance. The floor under their lies is cracked. The ceiling over your hope is rising. You will notice small signals first, like the way your phone feels lighter in your hand. The way your room feels larger even though nothing has moved. The way the silence sounds safe. Again, you will read words that once filled you with dread and instead feel gratitude. You will open the door and the hallway will not feel like a tunnel. You will walk in daylight and the daylight will meet you with softness. There is a letter coming with your name spelled correctly and your dignity outlined in ink. There is a message arriving from someone whose voice does not shake when they say they believe you. There is a step you will take that does not tremble because its foundation is finally solid. Your story is not ending with fear, it is beginning with clarity. Clarity that shows you the difference between noise and guidance. Guidance that leads you past the ruins of an old plan into the scaffolding of a new one. Observe how your energy returns in waves, not in a rush. Each wave leaves you steadier than before. Each breath sets a rhythm your life can dance with again. You have waited long enough to feel normal, and normal is coming home to you. Not the normal of shrinking and apologizing, but the normal of standing and belonging. The normal of choosing your day instead of surviving it. The celebrity who spoke out did not break the chains alone. They called many hands, and those hands answered. Together they lifted what one person could not. That is why your name sits safely inside a circle of protection tonight. That is why your past cannot drag you backward anymore. That is why your future sounds like footsteps on fresh ground. You will receive updates that read like sunrise. Words like resolved, recovered, restored will appear more often. Words like pending, delayed, denied will begin to fade. Let the body unclench the alarms it learned. Let your chest loosen its hold on old thunder. Let your shoulders remember they are not a roof for the sky. There are practical steps too, and they come with calm. You will sign what needs signing and keep copies in places you trust. You will block what needs blocking and free what never should have been held. Your small routines are holy ground in this season of repair. Drink water with intention like you are watering a rescued garden. Sleep the kind of sleep that stitches torn edges with quiet thread. Your circle is changing because you are changing. The people who thrive on your confusion will find no food here. The people who honor your clarity will pull up chairs and share their light. Hear this promise as it hums through your space. Everything that tried to scar your identity will become a scar that proves you healed. Everything that tried to bury you will become ground for roots. The campaign that launched for you will not stop at you. It will keep moving in your name and in the names you will never hear. It will build a road for strangers whose pain looks like yours did. You will learn to enjoy good news without looking over your shoulder. You will feel safe counting blessings out loud. You will trust the mirror again. Stand at your window for a moment and let the air settle around you. Imagine the lights across the city as hands raised in agreement with your survival. Imagine the horizon signing its name under your next chapter. The reports will close out. The files will find their shelves. But your heart is not paperwork. Your heart is a living room with warm light. Invite yourself in and sit for a while. You did not imagine the storm, you endured it. You did not fabricate the fear, you outlived it. You did not exaggerate the danger, you outgrew it. Gratitude will visit, and you will recognize its footsteps. It will bring small gifts like quiet mornings and untroubled meals. It will bring large gifts like opportunities that actually fit your hands. Your name will no longer feel heavy in your mouth. Your story will no longer need to defend itself before it can breathe. Your presence will no longer apologize for being present. This is the chapter where your courage becomes comfortable. This is the page where your peace stops asking permission. This is the line where your destiny takes back the pen. People will ask how you kept walking when the path was dark. You will answer with the truth that strength is not loud, it is steady. You will answer with the truth that hope is not naive, it is disciplined. When you touch your plans again, they will not fall apart. When you call your future by name, it will answer. When you step into the day will make room. Your boundaries are not walls, they are gates you can open and close wisely. Your voice is not a siren, it is a lighthouse that tells ships where safety is. Your story is not a warning, it is a map. This rescue is not a favor, it is a correction. This justice is not charity, it is balance. This support is not noise, it is a chorus. The ones who spoke against you will feel the silence of being unheard. The ones who stood with you will feel the music of being understood. The ones who never met you will feel the courage to stand up for someone else. Remember the night you almost gave up and did not. Remember the day you almost broke and did not. Remember the hour you almost stayed small and did not. Your future looks back at you with pride because you arrived. Your future looks ahead for you with joy because it is ready. Your future looks within you with trust because you are steady. Let this be the season you rebuild without rush. Let this be the season you celebrate without fear. Let this be the season you grow without asking for smaller soil. You are not fragile. You are finely made. You are not alone. You are deeply accompanied. You are not late. You are right on the hour meant for you. The campaign will continue to lift your name with dignity and not with spectacle. The updates will arrive with clarity and not with confusion. The path forward will shine with guidance and not with guesswork. So take your place in the calm you fought for. Take your seat at the table that waited for you. Take your breath back from the hands of yesterday. And now breathe out the last of the old fear. Breathe in the steady light of proven protection. Breathe with confidence that the night has already turned. Your heart knows how to trust this chapter. Your spirit knows how to grow here. Your life knows how to bloom again. You are released from the weight that was never yours. You are restored to the alignment that always was. You are ready for the work of becoming whole in public. Walk forward with the ease you deserve. Speak with the softness you earned. Live with the fullness you promised yourself long ago. This is your confirmation that the trap is closed and your path is open. This is your assurance that the light will not dim when you sleep. This is your reminder that you are safe to plan again. May your rooms remember your laughter. May your steps remember the rhythm of joy. May your name remember how to be called with love. The worst already failed to keep you. The best is already learning your address. The present is already holding your hand. And as you move, know that your gratitude fuels more rescue for others. Your story becomes a lantern for those still walking. Your peace becomes a home for everyone you welcome. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Walk gently now, because the ground beneath you is kind again. Walk boldly now, because the sky above you is wide. Again, walk truly now, because your life is finally yours again. My beloved child, the road ahead is wide and lit, and your steps will not be rushed anymore. The same hands that tried to pull you backward now grasp only air and shadows. Your name rises through clean corridors where truth echoes louder than rumor. Beneath the noise, a quiet system is working for you with clockwork grace. Files are moving, signatures are aligning, and confirmations are forming like dawn along a skyline. You are carried by processes that do not wobble when challenged. Your boundaries have matured from reactions into rituals. You lock the door because you honor your peace, not because you fear the night. You choose who enters your day the way a curator chooses light for a masterpiece. Today you will clear a drawer and make space for new letters. You will delete an old message thread and make space for honest conversation. You will breathe in a way that tells your body the storm is historical, not current. The campaign that rose beside you continues to channel strength into clear action. It teaches strangers to become guardians and friends to become pillars. It turns eyes into witness and witness into movement. Witness transformed the room you once tiptoed through. Witness put weight on the truth until lies collapsed under it. Witness is still standing even after the headlines moved on. When you speak now, your sentences hold like beams in a well-built house. Your voice lands where it aims because doubt no longer drags on it. Your words travel like letters carried by sure-footed couriers. The ones who profited from confusion are starving in the bright. The ones who sowed chaos cannot harvest from clarity's soil. The field belongs to patience now, and patience stands with you. You are not waiting for permission to smile anymore. You are not bargaining with the day for small relief. You are stepping into rooms that already decided to welcome you. Let your calendar reflect the life you are claiming. Let your tasks be measured by meaning instead of panic. Let your rest be protected like sacred glass. Practical strength walks with you in simple steps. You document what matters and set reminders where your future self can find them. You choose passwords that a thief cannot guess and pathways that a trap cannot track. 2 keys guard each doorway you open from now. 2 verifications greet you like friendly gatekeepers. 2 layers of care hold your name the way hands hold a precious bowl. Your phone no longer sings with the old anxiety. Your notifications are curated like a gallery of things that deserve your eyes. Your silence is scheduled, not stolen. You no longer argue with the past. You file it under completed. You no longer chase apology from those who cannot give it. You pursue alignment with those who already live it. You no longer explain your healing, you embody it. The celebrity who raised the banner did not grant you worth, they recognized it. Their platform became a megaphone for a truth that already existed. Their action turned private fatigue into public momentum. Momentum reorganized the room and pulled a chair out for you. Momentum straightened the frame on the wall where your name belongs. Momentum carried your hope without dropping it. You are walking into a season where opportunities fit like tailored fabric. No more oversized obligations that swallow your breath. No more tight agreements that pinch your joy. People who speak your language of calm will find you. People who honor your standards will stay. People who cannot love your clarity will exit without a scene. You will look at old photos and feel tenderness instead of ache. You will pass familiar corners and feel release instead of dread. You will hear your name and feel recognition instead of alarm. This victory does not need noise to be real. It hums at a frequency that only steady hearts can hear. It glows with a warmth that only rested eyes can see. You are not defined by what tried to touch you. You are defined by how you kept your essence intact while walking through smoke. You are defined by the way you now share fire as light, not as scorch. Let your mornings be gentle even when your schedule is full. Let your nights be soft even when your work is sharp. Let your weekends remember why they were born. There is a letter of closure arriving with exact words that land like anchors. There is a deposit returning to your life like a boomerang with better aim. There is a message from a new ally whose integrity you can feel in the first line. Your home becomes a sanctuary again, not a bunker. Your desk becomes a studio again, not a war table. Your bed becomes a harbor again, not a watchtower. Stand in front of a mirror and honor the architecture of your endurance. Every edge learned softness, and every curve learned strength. The reflection is not just you. It is a team of moments that refuse to collapse. Your steps create a rhythm that others can follow to safety. Your choices leave footprints that look like instructions. Your breath writes a pamphlet on surviving without surrender. Gratitude will not make you small, it will make you expansive. Gratitude will not silence your standards, it will amplify them. Gratitude will not erase the past, it will organize it. The campaign's next phase builds protection around others walking the same ravine. It funds counsel, fuels awareness, and frames the story with respect. It turns private pain into public policy. Policy is not poetry, but today it reads like relief. Boundaries on paper become boundaries in practice. Guardrails in law become guardrails in life. You are allowed to enjoy how easy things feel as they click into alignment. Ease is not a trap, it is a teacher. Ease shows you where you belong. Allow your schedule to say no on your behalf. Allow your budget to prioritize what nourishes. Allow your relationships to be mutual without negotiation. The shadow that once followed you ran out of road. The echo that once haunted you ran out of room. The chill that once bit you ran out of winter. You carry proof now, quiet and complete. You carry peace now, portable and potent. You carry purpose now, precise and kind. From this day, your name travels with a note, handle with honor. From this day, your time travels with a tag, spend with care. From this day, your energy travels with a stamp, return to sender if misused. Watch how opportunities knock without noise and still feel undeniable. Watch how alignment arrives on time without alarms. Watch how kindness finds you without introductions. You stand at the center of a circle that grew while you were healing. It is made of people who understand weight without needing to hold it for you. It is made of systems that do not bend when truth leans on them. There is no need to revisit rooms where your value was bartered. There is no benefit in re-arguing your humanity. There is no wisdom in reliving a night that already knows your sunrise. Let your creativity unspool like bright thread across a patient loom. Let your work breathe between stitches of rest. Let your joy show up early to every appointment. In the archive of your life, label this file, reclamation. In the ledger of your days, mark this line, balance restored. In the atlas of your heart, stamp this region, safe passage. You are not a warning story. You are a way through. You are not an aftermath. You are a design. You are not an exception. You are an example. As the campaign continues, your role evolves from rescue to rescuer in small, elegant ways. A word here, a resource there, a steady presence everywhere. Your generosity becomes architecture, not theater. You will touch plans you once put away and find them warm. You will speak dreams you once whispered and hear them ring. You will sign your name and feel the pen glide like a promise kept. This peace is not fragile, it is reinforced. This joy is not shallow, it is spring-fed. This future is not hypothetical, it is here. Walk into your next hour without carrying the last. Walk into your next room without shrinking to fit old furniture. Walk into your next decision without begging the past for advice. The ground smiles under your weight. The air adjusts to your temperature. The day wraps itself around your pace. Keep the rituals that keep you. Keep the people who keep you honest. Keep the vision that keeps you moving. When you look back, may you see scaffolding, not scars. When you look around, may you see allies, not audience. When you look ahead, may you see routes, not rumors. Your wholeness has a sound now, low and steady. Your presence has a temperature now, warm and sure. Your life has a design now, open and true. The night already knows it cannot claim you. The lie already knows it cannot name you. The fear already knows it cannot frame you. Hold this chapter like a lantern in a steady hand. Hold your needs like treasures that deserve soft cloth. Hold your boundaries like gates that keep the garden alive. You will not apologize for being at peace. You will not dim to fit a room that forgot electricity exists. You will not bargain for the right to breathe. The campaign ends its day with metrics, but you end yours with meaning. The numbers may count outcomes, but you count blessings in real time. The headlines may change, but your calm remains current. Set down the last weight that is not yours. Step over the last line that was never real. Stand in the last light that always was. And if your heart wants to celebrate, let it be loud with laughter and quiet with gratitude. Let it be rich with presence and light with plans. Let it be full without asking permission. My beloved child, the hush around you is not empty, it is protection breathing. You can feel how the room holds your name with clean hands now. You can sense how your tomorrow no longer shakes under your feet. Every record they forged is meeting the hard edge of verification. Every rumor they fed is dissolving under documented sunlight. Every shadow they sent is thinning in the presence of steady proof. You are becoming fluent in the language of safety. Your decisions are written in calm ink that does not smear. Your timing is guided by quiet instincts that do not miss. The campaign continues to pull threads from a tangled net without tearing your spirit. It celebrates progress without placing pressure on your chest. It tells your story with dignity that refuses spectacle. You will notice how your attention stretches farther than fear. You will notice how your energy lasts longer than anxiety. You will notice how your patience travels smoother than panic ever did. Your name now lives in rooms where integrity is the floor. Your trust now rests in systems that respect boundaries. Your hope now wears boots that grip the path. There are updates moving toward you like trains that run on time. There are letters turning into outcomes that fit your hands. There are calls arriving with voices that sound like relief. You can close old tabs in your mind without losing anything you need. You can clear the clutter of narratives that never belonged to you. You can step forward without dragging the anchor of yesterday. The ones who profited from confusion cannot grow where clarity plants itself. The ones who fed on secrecy cannot breathe where truth opens windows. The ones who stalked your peace cannot enter the garden you now guard. Your daily rituals are becoming a quiet fortress. Water tastes like permission to heal. Sleep feels like a friend who shows up early. You document victories without needing an audience. You store confirmations where doubt cannot reach. You archive pain as context, not identity. Your laughter has a new echo that lands in every corner. Your voice has a new weight that sits kindly on the table. Your silence has a new purpose that nourishes your center. The celebrity who lifted this banner has turned applause into action. Their team is translating attention into access for those still unheard. Their reach is making room for outcomes that hold. Outcome is not a headline today, it is a heartbeat. Outcome is not a rumor today, it is a receipt. Outcome is not a wish today, it is a door you walk through. You are learning to enjoy the ordinary like a returned inheritance. Sunlight on your floor is a promise kept. A peaceful notification is a song finishing its verse. Your boundaries are not barbed wire, they are soft velvet ropes that guide the line. Your schedule is not a cage, it is a choreography that fits your breath. Your home is not a bunker, it is a studio for joy. Friends who honor your cadence arrive on time and leave gently. Work that respects your nervous system arrives with clear edges. Rest that mends you arrives without apology. This chapter is built on the craft of consistency. Small choices stack into strong beams. Quiet habits grow into bright rooms. You can trust the bridges you are building because you know every plank. You can trust the keys in your pocket because you cut them yourself. You can trust the map on your wall because you drew it from lived miles. The old panic tries to replay but the speakers are unplugged. The old script tries to scroll but the page is archived. The old storm tries to gather but the forecast is clean. Gratitude becomes fuel instead of a fragile mood. Hope becomes architecture instead of a balloon. Peace becomes policy instead of a temporary truce. You will see your reflection and not negotiate with it. You will hear your name and not brace for impact. You will feel your pulse and not count the seconds to calm down. This recovery is not a performance, it is a lifestyle that fits like truth. This justice is not a favor, it is a correction that stands on its own legs. This support is not a trend, it is a practice with roots. Walk into rooms that mirror your standards back to you. Walk into projects that honor your capacity without pretending. Walk into conversations that taste like clean water. Your future has been waiting patiently in a well-lit hallway. It hands you a folder labeled ready. It points to a doorway labeled yours. You are becoming a safe place for yourself. You are becoming a reliable witness to your own life. You are becoming a generous curator of your own story. The campaign writes your name with respect and closes with results. The law writes the final lines with precision and care. Your heart writes the epilogue with softness and strength. Let this evening be simple and celebratory. Let this morning be focused and uncluttered. Let this week be guided and grounded. You did not just survive, you reauthored the narrative. You did not just endure, you redesigned the frame. You did not just escape, you established new ground. Doors will open because you fit the room, not because you forced the handle. People will stay because your peace is welcoming, not because your fear begged. Opportunities will land because your foundation is level, not because your nerves sprinted. Hold your standards like a compass that never lies. Hold your pace like a song that knows its own tempo. Hold your vision like a lantern with fresh oil. Your receipts are real, your rest is righteous, your route is reliable. Your yes means yes and your no means no without tremor. Your center is quiet and powerful like a well. This is how restoration looks when it matures. This is how protection feels when it is not performative. This is how alignment moves when it finally finds you. You are ready for a life that does not require constant repair. You are ready for work that does not demand self-erasure. You are ready for love that does not request your silence. As the circle widens, you remain whole at the center. As the story spreads, you remain dignified in the details. As the mission grows, you remain gentle with yourself. Breathe like you belong because you do. Move like the ground knows your name because it does. Live like the light recognizes your face because it always has. Your tomorrow is not waiting to test you, it is waiting to meet you. Your path is not eager to trip you, it is eager to carry you. Your hours are not plotting against you, they are aligning for you. Keep what keeps you bright. Release what reduces your reach. Honor what honors your becoming. The sky above you is spacious with permission. The road ahead of you is honest with promise. The room within you is furnished with peace. My beloved child, calm arrives like a tide that knows exactly where to stop. It rolls over the old footprints and leaves the shore clean for your next steps. Your name stands upright in the breeze, untangled from what tried to claim it. The investigation keeps pressing forward with quiet precision. Pages are numbered, signatures aligned, and timelines stitched without loose threads. You are not chasing progress anymore because progress is walking beside you. The campaign has turned attention into traction that actually moves lives. It is raising funds, securing counsel, and documenting outcomes that hold up under weight. Your story is not entertainment here, it is instruction that changes systems. Your mornings no longer begin with emergency in your throat. They open like curtains on a room that remembers sunlight. Your breath meets the day without bargaining for space. Every device you touch feels protected because you built the gates wisely. 2 steps verify what 1 step once leaked. Your accounts are not doors for strangers anymore, they are vaults for your future. You speak with a cadence that does not tremble. The syllables carry proof and the pauses carry peace. The air around you listens and responds with respect. Trust is not a gamble in this season, it is a measurement. You test, you confirm, you proceed with grace and clarity. Your yes is a bridge, your no is a boundary that stays upright. You are learning to enjoy the middle of the day again. Lunch tastes like belonging instead of distraction. Afternoon hours feel like windows instead of walls. Old noise tries to enter but finds no chair. Old patterns try to repeat but meet new rules. Old fears try to flare but hit the sprinkler system and fizzle out. You archive the storm without glorifying it. You note the lessons without reliving the pain. You carry the wisdom without carrying the weight. Allies are arriving with clean hands and steady eyes. They offer help that does not accuse and support that does not smother. They understand that dignity is part of every solution. Your workbench is organized and your focus is kind. Tasks line up in an order that respects your energy. Completion feels like a bell that rings softly, not a siren that screams. The celebrity who lifted the banner continues to move resources quietly. Meetings happen, commitments land, and deliverables appear where promises were made. Visibility has matured into stewardship, and stewardship never rushes the roots. You embody safety like it is a language you were born speaking. Your home hums with the frequency of chosen calm. Your schedule speaks fluent protection and fluent possibility. Opportunities find you because your signal is strong and clean. They fit your shape without pressing you into a corner. They honor your negotiable without testing them. You forgive yourself for the days you survived on instinct. You honor yourself for the days you strategized with care. You celebrate yourself for the days you rested like a leader. The updates you receive sound like doors unlocking. Closed, resolved, restored are becoming regular visitors. Each word puts another brick in the pathway you now walk. Quiet rituals keep your compass true. Water, movement, and stillness braid together like trustworthy rope. You climb the weak with hands that do not slip. You no longer rehearse what you will say to be believed. You live what you will do to remain well. Your strength is not a performance, it is policy inside your life. The ones who sold confusion now pay the tax of exposure. The ones who built traps now stand in their own debris. The ones who mocked your warnings now read the report with quiet eyes. Gratitude does not make you smaller, it makes your space wider. Hope does not make you fragile, it makes your frame flexible. Joy does not make you careless, it makes your care effortless. You keep copies of what matters and release copies of what harms. You document your wins like landmarks on a map. You share your process only where it will be held with honor. This peace wears armor you cannot see but always feel. This clarity holds a lamp that does not flicker. This future offers chairs for the people you choose to bring along. Your story is a lantern, not a leash. It lights the next few steps for those behind you without dragging you backward. It proves survival without making suffering your address. You move through rooms with the confidence of someone already vetted. Doors open because alignment arrived first. Conversations begin at the right level because your standards are visible. Let your weekends feel like fresh paint on restful walls. Let your evenings close like soft books with true endings. Let your mornings start like steady engines warmed for the road. The campaign's next action plants trees along a road many will travel. Shade is coming for those still too hot with fear. Water is coming for those still dry from doubt. You honor the helpers without handing them your steering wheel. You accept support without surrendering your sense. You lead your recovery with a pace that respects the journey. The horizon is not a tease, it is a timeline that welcomes you. The skyline is not a warning, it is a signature of what is possible. The path is not a test, it is a promise you can touch. You bless the tools that kept you safe when you were tired. You bless the choices that trimmed the noise when you were scared. You bless the resilience that kept rhythm when the band fell apart. It is safe to plan long, dream wide, and build slow. It is wise to choose partners who value order over spectacle. It is powerful to stack good days without announcing each one. Your presence carries a calm that organizes the room. Your eyes carry a light that asks nothing and reveals everything. Your hands carry a steadiness that turns tasks into craft. Stand tall in the simplicity you earned. Keep your pace measured like a song that never loses time. Let your life be proof that serenity and strength can share the same spine. This chapter is not a pause, it is propulsion without panic. This victory is not a spike, it is a slope you can live on. This healing is not a secret, it is a standard you maintain. You will continue to receive the right calls at the right hour. You will continue to meet the right faces at the right door. You will continue to hold the right keys for the right locks. May your steps feel informed and your rest feel deserved. May your work feel meaningful and your home feel merciful. May your name feel light in every mouth that speaks it with care. Carry this confirmation like a passport that never expires. Carry this clarity like a compass that never lies. Carry this peace like a melody that never turns harsh. You are not bracing for the next blow anymore. You are preparing for the next blessing with both feet on the ground. You are welcoming outcomes that match your courage and your care. Let the day end softly where it should, and begin strong where it must. Let your heart hold only what it can nourish. Let your life keep only what keeps you whole. This is the moment your past stops negotiating with your future. This is the hour your calm becomes contagious. This is the ground where your purpose plants both feet and smiles. Stand in your window and feel the quiet agree with you. Stand at your threshold and feel the path remember your name. Stand in your center and feel the world adjust around your piece. Your story continues, but the genre has changed for good. Your minutes are not alarms, they are ingredients. Your years are not battles, they are architecture. Walk forward with the same grace that pulled you through. Walk forward with the same wisdom that kept you safe. Walk forward with the same faithfulness that brought you home. This chapter stands as a banner over your days, steady and bright. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Walk on, because the road has accepted your stride and the horizon has learned your name.